So I have three main issues with the new Dune trailer. One, not enough Baron Harkonnen. Like, seriously, he's the main villain of the film, and we've barely seen him. Yes, we get a feel of House Harkonnen, and how they're sort of damaging Arrakis and the lives of the Fremen, but we seriously just haven't seen enough of the Baron. Like, aside from him maybe saying a couple of lines like, kill them, we just haven't seen enough of him, which is annoying because, like, the Baron is a really cool character, and I want to see more of Stellan Skarsgård. Two, the last shot of Paul on the battlefield, whilst it looks really cool overall, the shot where the mask sort of unwraps itself when it reveals Timothée Chalamet's composited face in the helmet, it looks really off and pretty bad, which is surprising since, like, everything else in the trailer looked amazing. And three, YouTube's compression just really ruins the cinematography because everything I saw on screen was beautiful, but man, the compression and, like, the bitrate YouTube played the trailer at was just awful. Like, I need to see this trailer on the big screen in a cinema just because the film overall just looked gorgeous, and I just want to experience it in all its true glory because Greg Fraser, oh my god, just, oh. So not only did we get a new trailer for Dune, but there was also an IMAX event that showed about 20 minutes of footage from the film, some behind the scenes featurettes with Hans Zimmer and Denis Villeneuve, and like some of the stuff people were saying about Hans Zimmer, where Hans Zimmer was like, he created new instruments for the film to make it sound more alien, just sounds so cool. But I think the most important bit of information that came out from that Dune IMAX event was that the film's title card is Dune Part 1. And after watching the David Lynch film, I am completely on board with Denis Villeneuve splitting the film into two parts. I mean, I personally think you could make it one great 3-hour long epic, but nowadays 3-hour long films don't do well unless it's a Marvel Studios thing. But after seeing this trailer, I'm completely on board with Denis splitting the film into two parts because, I mean, everything he's doing with character relationships and how he's expanding them and building upon them, just, it's perfect. And now all of my doubts from the film aside, maybe the pacing is gone. Like, I am just all on board and I cannot wait to see this film. The moment that actually sold me on the idea that yes, Denis is the man for the job was when Leto told Paul that all he needs Paul to be is his son. Like, that was the stuff I was looking for in the book that isn't really there. That was all the character relationship stuff that I wanted to see expanded. Like, yeah, after that, I knew the film was in safe hands. It's gonna be perfect. I mean, just everyone is so perfectly cast. Like, Timothée Chalamet is Paul Atreides, Oscar Isaac is Duke Leto, Rebecca Ferguson is Lady Jessica. Just everyone fits their roles so well and just, it's gonna be amazing. All the little glimpses of the character dynamics we see are great, like Duncan Idaho is like Paul's older brother, like the little joke of, oh, you put on some muscle? I have? No. Like, that's just so perfect, and I love that. Gurney's relationship with Paul is going to be interesting and much different to the Patrick Stewart version, where in this version it seems like Gurney is obviously Paul's mentor and like he cares for him, but he also wants him to always be on guard. Like the line he has about the Harkonnens and the way Josh Brolin delivers that line, you get all of the intent and just, oh my god, when Brolin says brutal, you get all the intensity from it, you get all the subtext from it, and just Josh Brolin's voice is just music to my ears. It's so pleasing. Now you can definitely tell this trailer was aimed at a general audience because there's more humor, there's more action, there's more explosions, there's a lot more loud music and a lot more rapid editing in the cuts. Like, yeah, it's definitely aimed for a general audience. As a Dune fan, as a fan of the novel, I actually prefer the first trailer because that seemed to capture the more mystical, spiritual elements of the novel. Plus, it also has Hans Zimmer's epic cover of Eclipse by Pink Floyd, and just the way it was edited into that trailer, it just fit and it made everything so much more epic and just, yeah, I prefer that trailer more. But I mean, I do love this new trailer because, I mean, like I said earlier, it put to rest my fears about the film. It's expanding more on the character relationships, and it just shows that Denis Villeneuve has a real passion and vision for the Dune universe. Like, everything looks so unique and cool and just visually stunning. Now, I actually do have a little bit of a prediction for this shot with Paul in battle. I think that it might actually be a premonition of future events. I don't think this is going to be the big battle at the end of the novel where Paul is riding the sandworms and faces off against the Harkonnens and the Emperor. I actually think this is going to be a battle of Paul in the future when he is the Emperor of the known universe, and this is a battle that takes place in Paul's crusade/jihad as Emperor. Okay, now that I've mentioned the word jihad and crusade, I'm not gonna lie, in the first trailer when Paul says, there's a crusade coming, in the book, it's there's a jihad coming, and I'm not gonna lie, I am disappointed with Denis and company for not using the word jihad, because I understand that the word jihad in Western culture has a completely negative connotation. I understand that. But what I think Denis and filmmakers should have done is actually reclaim the word and given it back its original purpose. Because the word jihad actually has two meanings. One is of an Islamic war, and the other is of a spiritual conflict within oneself. And the word jihad perfectly describes what Paul is going through in the Dune novel. And by using the word crusade, you're only highlighting the big religious conflict, conflict, not the spiritual conflict that Paul actually goes through in the novel. I mean, Paul's spiritual conflict is littered throughout his inner monologues, and so by not using the word jihad, I think was a bit of a weak move by Hollywood. I mean, this was their chance to take the word, claim it back, and give it back its original purpose. Get rid of the negative connotations the word has had and give it back its true meaning. But I digress. Let's talk about the IMAX event, because everything we're hearing from the IMAX event sounded amazing. Like, I wish I could have gone, but I was out celebrating Eid with my family, so I couldn't, but just I wish I could have gone, because everything that was coming out of it just sounded amazing, and just like, damn it, I wish I could have gone. So apparently the audience was shown roughly 20 minutes of footage, like the first 10 minutes, which was basically like a Lord of the Rings style prologue with Chaney narrating, talking about how the Harkonnens have harvested the spice on Arrakis and how they're treating the Fremen like dirt and how they're rounding them up and killing them. There was a scene between Paul and Jessica where Jessica is training / testing Paul on his ability to use the voice. Like, the way Denis and company have depicted the way the voice works in the film sounds insane. Like, 1 minute, like, the audio will cut out completely and the theater is like dead silent, but then like all of a sudden the sound will like pan around your ears. Like, it sounds insane, and like I can't wait to hear it. They also showed a bit of the sequence where the spice harvester gets eaten by the sandworm, and like we saw ornithopters. Like, we see the ornithopters in the trailer and they look awesome. They look like dragonflies, but like a spaceship, and it all looks so great, and I need to see this movie now. Like, I want it now. October? Why are you so far away? Just give me this movie now. I need this film immediately in my life. I need to consume it. Denis, you beautiful human being. It seems like you're bringing the book to life, and I can't wait. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Hit the notification bell down there. My social media links are also down in the description, so give those a look and a follow. And until we meet again, I'll see you guys next time.